They are here.
And everywhere.
And all I have are these useless MP40s, which for whatever reason have survived this harsh, cold climate for decades.
Yeah, no, no, these guns would not be surviving this.
They would jam if I was lucky. Either that, or we must have freaking. It's not that, mind you. Guns are made out of metal, and when metal freezes, it gets pretty stiff. So with every pull of the trigger, Nathan has the index strength of Atlas.
Hey guys, that monster.
Speaking of Atlas,
that monster threw him the bird.
Oh,
sorry. The index Atlas. I love that.
The index finger. Yeah.
And they're clearly throwing more than the bird now.
Yeah, they're throwing the whole boulder up where the sun don't shine. Ow!
Hey guys, that's the guy that beat up Jimmy. Let's get him.
And Jimmy's in the background like,
yeah, go get him, go pop, yeah, go get guys, yeah.
Whoa!
Whoop.
If I could do a flawless Nathan Drake impression, I literally would be, or not Nathan Drake, Nolan North impression. I'd just be all, sticks and stones may break my bones.
I like how it's like, yeah, right the first time, but you just regressed it like, no, he basically is just Nolan North.
I mean, yeah.
That's one Nolan North, and yeah. So fortunately, again, there's no way we're stopping these things. It's just surviving and Tenzin. Oh come on! There you go.
Oh, that's how that's how it always works in the movies.
We gotcha.
And what is this game but a glorified movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, would you say like this is right around the point where they start getting? Oh boy!
Kick him in the dishpan.
Get off of my dengue, you yeti!
Ow! Not me.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Jeez.
Not you.
And I grab Tenzin. Not you. And with a warm smile. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, once again, it's the one part that I will always give every story reviewer who actually looks deep enough into these games. Once again, the exit to the the entrance to the most hidden, deeply secured room of the facility was right next to the outdoors.
Yep.
And now the village is on fire.
Fuck.
Oh crap! The Zarovich found us.
Thank God.
Oh, Nate.
What happened?
Thank God it didn't take long.
They found us. I don't know. I don't know. Schaefer's got her.
All right, so he was wondering where his daughter is.
Schaefer and young Duda. Schaefer. They went the other
Wait,
way.
you speak?
Nate.
Elena does, yeah.
Fault. We did this.
Just stay here. We keep them safe.
Actually, that's something like.
Come on.
Did they ever say how long Elena was here before we got here?
A few days, give or take.
Nope, but she's very trusting. You know how many cameras they have here. Anyway, we're under attack. Oh, we got a cool new. We got the crossbow, which. Oh crap! That one just got dropped immediately. Or is it a man? It's probably a man.
Sorry.
I can't tell. I just need to borrow this. Basically, these are crossbows in this game are very handy because they all function as one-hit kills. Bear in mind, I'm playing this on normal difficulty. I have no idea what higher difficulty. Have you ever played these at higher difficulties, Matt?
Yes, I did play. I want to say it's either this game or the third one on the hardest difficulty, and oh my fucking god, it was torture.
Well,
I assume it's like 2 shots you're dead with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, play very conservative and very defensive, and don't run right into front of a freaking shotgun guy like I just did.
And don't go nicking your friend there. But what was I gonna say? Like, I mean, what was I gonna say? Would it shock you if at any point like they were considering a Nate Must Die mode?
Not as bad as that, but it can get bad. The damage dealt gets really bad.
Did 4 ever do
damage gets
something
pretty
like
bad
that?
even in normal difficulty with some of these chapters.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Hype.
Well, I was asking a question, but I guess that was part of the answer. Like, did 4 ever try to do difficult stuff like that?
Think so. Yeah, I think so. I never got through all the way through 4.
Okay.
Oh. Wait, have you seen the story of 4 at all?
Oh
or,
yeah,
like,
no, I
straight
know
up be blind?
I know the story of 4, but I just never got to finish.
Fair enough.
Like, cause honestly, like the most I know about 4 is that like Nate's not the main character in it, and at one point he plays Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. More on that later, and it's a cute little Easter egg. But yeah, more on that later. Woo!
Well, I know about the Crash Bandicoot part, but just the fact that wait, Nate's not the main character. That's interesting.
Wait, what? No, Nate is the main character.
Well,
Wait,
someone here said that Nate's not the main character.
Wait, hi, did you mean that you don't play as him, or that the story focuses on someone else, or...
Well, I assumed, like, since it focused on someone else, that he wasn't the main character.
Focus on somebody else. The story
Are you
still
sure you're not
focuses
thinking
on.
of
Well, I know it definitely introduces a new character, but I think it still centers around his
Nate
involvement
is still
with
the
that.
main character.
I was hype. Are you sure you're not thinking of that other game that came out not long after 4?
Last of Us?
Maybe.
The Legacy.
Oh,
Whatever
sorry.
it's called.
Yeah, no, Lost Legacy. It's a spin-off of 4.
Gotcha.
And that's one with the 2 women.
Yeah. The Chloe and the Laura Bailey chick.
Yes, that's just a spin-off of 4.
Nice Deagle. Which I don't know if the Deagle is the most. I don't know if the Deagle is the largest caliber handgun out there.
Deagle. That looks nothing like a bird. I said Deagle.
Oh.
That's-
Surprise!
That's
Ouch.
Surprise,
Red Deagle.
motherfucker.
But yeah, I forget. Like, would you consider a Deagle to be a? Oh,
Oh,
gosh!
Oh!
Would you consider a Deagle to be a hand cannon or just a very
Oh, boy.
large pistol? Okay, get behind the right cover, Nate.
Oh!
Ow.
Maybe not that close.
They're being relentless.
Okay, I gotta stop that guy.
I'd take care of Mr. Rocket Launcher first.
Okay, get away. Wait. Took him a long time before he stopped waiting.
Ugh, where's Leon the Professional when you need him?
And imagine if they
What?
ever made rocket launchers that...
You're the professional, dude. He could take it. When someone's sending in everyone, who do you call to stop?
John Wick.
What? Not Leon, the professional.
Now, Leon the Professional, yeah, he is good at his job, but he still, dies in that movie.
Okay, then let's
Give it
settle
time.
with the Leon that survives. Leon S. Kennedy.
Yeah, sure, Leon S. Kennedy, there you
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
Who is also a professional.
he has straight up taken on like an actual army at this point. Oh, you shouldn't have dropped that. Oh, damn. But yeah, no, I think Leon has straight up taken down between zombies and humans alike. He has straight up taken on an army at this point.
I still think one of my favorite jokes in John Wick, though, that a lot of people, or not jokes, but little tidbits that people don't notice, is like the scene where I think, oh damn,
Oops.
I think I mentioned this before in another video, but to those who haven't not heard it, there's a scene in John Wick where he's about to enter this one penthouse and all that. And he sneaks up behind the guard, and he knows the guard, and he basically goes like, oh, you lost weight, and the guard goes, yes, nearly 50 kilograms or something, I forgot exactly what he says. Yeah, that wasn't
Like 60
actually,
or something.
yeah, it actually wasn't the amount of weight he lost, it was to inform him how many men were inside.
And did he let the guy go?
Oh, he lets the guy go.
So they were old friends.
Yes.
Which I mean makes sense because in John Wick it was explained that he was like a hitman for those kind of people
Yeah,
anyway.
he is the hitman for the mob, yeah.
And then the mob pissed him off, or at least the mob's brash
Well, no,
and
he retired.
immature son.
He retired because he wanted to be with his wife, who was dying and all that, and he got to, be with his wife for a bit. And then the mobster's son, who didn't know about Wick, basically, fucked him over and
robbed the wrong.
You might
place.
want to
Yeah,
toss that before someone shoots you.
I know. I'm trying to see if I can. Whee! Oh, that landed near absolutely nobody.
You know,
Man,
I feel like
forget it.
I feel like even if you didn't shoot that thing, it should have exploded the second it hit the ground with that much force.
Ah, you're probably right. Oh, jeez. No. But yeah, and I think they straight. Oh snap! Nice. And I think they straight up say like you guys robbed the wrong house or something like that. Like he's like admonishing his son like you idiot.
yeah, basically.
Nice. He dropped a grenade. He goes flying.
Whee!
Boom.
Whee!
I will never not like ragdolls. Please don't shoot me.
So when do we get to the part where we can start seeing the choir sing?
Well, we already did that earlier in the last part, like, or not last part. It was like 2 or 3 videos ago. Remember when I shot that guy and he suddenly decided to do a ballerina twist for whatever reason because of the ragdoll trying to figure out where to put him?
I thought he was becoming a helicopter.
Well, that's who and he almost achieved flight. But
no, he did.
That's where I was...
No, Logan, he did achieve flight. He just came back down a little bit ago.
Very swiftly, and oh, how am I not dead yet? Run. So yeah, you want to be careful because the minute you engage with a melee combo, all the enemies will start like gunning for you. I saw that pop in game. You were so sneaky.
And this is supposed to be a remaster.
I swear, I'm going to write a horrible review on Yelp. Oh, okay. I thought that was a guy jumping down, but it was just a body.
Well, there's your Yelp reviewer.
Oh, careful.
Anybody out there? I can barely see past this thing. Oh,
is that beeping?
Oh, that was a beeping.
A riot shield. Why didn't I think of that? Dude, we'll be able to carry this around with us all the way, Tenzin. We can take the city back by force, and there's a ladder.
Man.
Okay, well, there goes the riot shield. Fine. Didn't want it anyway. It was stupid like that.
I mean, it clashed with my outfit. Sheesh.
I will make use of that later. It can be useful depending on where you are with the gunfight. And binoculars?
What's that? Oh.
With his daughter. With Tenzin's
Hello
daughter.
there.
Oh, they brought the tank.
Oh boy.
Ow.
Well, I guess they know we're there now.
So we don't want to deal with that thing, as if you can imagine.
I mean, go figure.
It's like, why would he bring a tank? Well, considering that we've sent like at least 2 armies after you and they still haven't killed you, I mean, what else do you expect us to use?
It's the Spider-Man argument over and over again.
Seriously, how many people are on this fucker's payroll anyway?
Less. Less now, anyway. Come on, Tenzin.
Less. That means less mouths to feed.
And I mean, again, to be fair, they will. The game will try to call attention to that later, like, "Oh, you killed an entire army, Nate." Because, like, again, they were shooting at us first.
Yeah, technically, they started it.
However, I did see a. It wasn't Did You Know Gaming, but Matt may or may not appreciate this, but they were saying that, in their opinion, one of the best games to try and tackle the whole, you should feel bad about what you're doing or what can all this do to a man. They argued that one of the best games to ever tackle one of those plot points was Far Cry 3.
Yeah, a little bit, I'd say, definitely. Yeah.
At least with like how the main character was like behaving or acting after all what was happening to him.
Yeah, I have to agree with that, I would say.
Just saying to you had it coming, mister.
Which is unfortunate that people overlook that because, I mean, they're not wrong, but Voss is definitely the one that most people think of when they think of that game.
Which,
the dude pretty much sold it.
No, he is the best part of the game. Which is why they've been trying to ride his coattails ever since the beginning.
And it's unfortunate because regardless of what big name actor they get, no one's been able to, in my opinion anyway, like really capture that same, they haven't been able to really capture that same personality that Voss had and that stage presence.
Yeah.
And again, all that for a filler character.
Not really a filler.
What was originally filler?
Well, yeah, the sense of like he was never part of the original script until they saw him in the audition.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like he just went up and started doing like a character stuff. They're like, holy crap!
Well, it's like
which makes me wonder who they thought was going to be the big bad of Far Cry 3 before that point.
Probably the guy who was supposed to be the big bad. You remember that guy, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they do the bait and switch. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, not bait and switch. It's just like apparently Voss answers to somebody else.
Right.
But then Voss stole the show, quite figuratively and literally.
Yeah, pretty much.
I still remember that freaking promotional like set of videos they did with was it Jonah Hill or someone? Who was it?
Oh, I forgot. Like Christopher meant something. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like an actual Hollywood actor who they just straight up messed with.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
I mean, he was in on it, but they just, yeah.
Imagine this whole set piece if it was a Crash Bandicoot level.
Yeah.
Like, there's been plenty of stuff that's chased the poor guy throughout his career, but never so much a tank.
Wow, that
Yeah.
you just wow.
Double tap.
You didn't even have to double tap that guy. I just love how you shot him in the stomach, he went flying, and then you shot him in the head.
It's just double
I've dealt with zombies, Matt. I ain't taking no chances. Oh, that's a take the other way. Oh, nope, can't go that. Game? Which way do? Oh, okay, this way.
Follow the color, and it shall lead you to your goal.
Oh, thank goodness there was a ledge here.
Oh man, imagine if there weren't.
I almost felt silly there for a moment. Okay, Hype, how you hanging in there, bud?
Doing fine.
Oh,
Better than Nate
Nathan
is
right
at the
now.
moment. Yeah.
like, what did he think was gonna happen? Back up out of there, you fool! Back out of there right now, otherwise you're gonna just go over the edge, and that ain't a sport league.
You guys, I'm sure these guys never played Metal Slug in their life. They don't realize how much of a bad idea that was.
There's Crash Bandicoot.
There we go.
I mean, technically, we had Crash Bandicoot era, like thing earlier as well.
Naughty Dog.
Oh yeah, back in what was it? Nepal.
Nepal, yeah.
Naughty Dog. Hear me out here.
Naughty Dog, yes, I did.
Go Cruella DeVille on this bullshit and
Ow.
straight up start selling me a brand new line of fine fur bandicoots.
I fucking hate you.
You know what?
I hate you.
thought, you know, when you mentioned Cruella DeVille, I thought you were gonna reference like the movie, and it would have been like have like one of the villain's backstories be like a bandicoot killed my parents.
I mean, when you really think about it, they totally could have done that if they still went with their ideas for Crash Landed.
Yeah. All right.
The
so
entire
you're
point of
back-
that game was to save a whole bunch of Bandicoot puppies.
I still love at the end of that movie, by the way. It's like, oh, Cruella DeVille is such a nice, sweet person. Excuse me as I write a
gonna write
song
the
about how
song.
much of a fucking bitch she is.
You see, Crash, a bandicoot killed my parents, and ever since then I've held a deep grudge against
Surprise!
all bandicoots, which is why I used a bandicoot as a potential candidate to
But
be
no-
my general in my mutant army.
Logan, you
Again,
know
no.
I'm not wrong, right? That's legitimately.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's because I guess they were trying desperately, mind you, utterly desperate. Ow. Okay, he's back up. There. Okay, he's down. Like they were trying utterly desperately to try and recontextualize that song to make it seem like oh, I'm a bad guy, like oh, she's sly as a fox. And no, I'm pretty sure one of the lyrics talks about how bad she smells. I swear to God, I feel like one of the lyrics was just saying that she reeks.
Ow!
I almost thought I shot myself for a
Like
second.
that.
There.
Again,
It's like that. Go ahead.
I'm more or less taking the thunder from another Twitter user, but I'll fucking laugh if ever Clayton gets his own movie like that.
Well, that would require
Gorillas.
I feel like that would require Disney remembering their Tarzan movie exists, and lately they've been kind of not wanting to do that.
It's part of it's also because the Edgar Rice estate not letting them really do much with the brand.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I need to watch after our session with you guys the Cass Van De Poel Tarzan original recap.
Oh shit,
came out.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah. Otherwise, as you've been seeing here, this has sort of been an impromptu boss battle with the tank where we've been grabbing every RPG around the place, and bam,
Now
You
stay
almost
dead.
hit yourself, by the way. That
almost did.
it was like when we were going up against Krauser and all of that. Where the
The
fucking
missile- oh, his daughter.
where the RPG just went
right past.
right past the fucking ledge.
We will bring that up. The fact that in our practice run, I ended up killing him with the knife out of desperation because I'm gonna borrow this, son.
Dagger.
I just fucking love.
Excuse me.
How, like it's like okay, and fire! Immediately we shoot. It goes right past.
Well,
him.
it was also because there was like that stunned silence where Krauser and us both were like,
No, we paused the game immediately after so that we re-equip the right weapon, and we just...
And we could just dissect, like, and I was like, nah, don't say it.
We're just laughing our asses off.
Like, all that preparation for the... Anyway.
Oh, God.
So, we have to do something stupid again.
Oh, yay.
Well, when's that ever stopped us?
I was about to say, you mean we haven't stopped?
Yeah, it's like, start? Fair enough.
Why didn't you just let me drive in the first place?
I didn't think that far ahead.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best.
It's like, I didn't think that far ahead. In fact, the jury's still out about whether I think things up, period.
Here we go.
I mean, hey, he's great at improv.
Oh.
Except for the times when he's not.
I don't really have a whole lot of options.
I hitched a ride. What do you think I'm doing, woman?
And he's like, and the guys just think, what the hell are you doing?
Get out!
It's like, again, just like
forgot how
like one of the,
violent he can be.
yeah, just saying that's just one of the few good things from that Beauty and the Beast sequel. It's like, hold on, Lumiere. Given the options, I had no intention of doing otherwise.
Also, I just want to call attention to the fact that that Jeep rammed its friend and lit its own cabin on fire that I had to jump away from. I had no involvement in that. The guy literally killed himself by ramming the car into another.
All for the greater good, I guess.
Great.
Yeah, this is basically how this section is going to be going. Is we need to start transferring from Jeep to Jeep as this entire convoy. I feel like I have to save this convoy from themselves, really, at this point. Like,
yeah, no,
bear in mind, I'm not shooting at the drivers. Okay, there I was, but I'm not shooting at the drivers of the.
Yeah, I'm not shooting at the drivers. Okay, I was, but.
Okay, that time, but like these guys, like in the armored truck, that guy just blew up for whatever reason.
I mean, we're just
shooting
the people, not so much the vehicles.
Right. Okay.
Like, unless these guys, as part of being a part of this army, have to infuse nitroglycerin in their blood.
I mean, it is Crash Bandicoot. Oh, this car just lit on fire for whatever reason.
Oh!
Get off!
I'm not
I want
gonna lie,
the freaking grenade launcher now.
From that camera angle and the position he was jumping, I thought he was gonna land like right on like the barrier, the wall of that barrier of the back truck, like crotch first.
Oh, sorry, Leda.
Uh-oh.
You blended in with the truck so well. Okay, so yeah.
So,
beyond this, it's that one bit from A Way Out. You got this.
So is this the point where Michael Bay directed this part?
Yes, that truck just went into space. It had to be. I actually saw. I was seeing on. Okay, I watched some things on TikTok. Yes, I'll say it. TikTok is basically the new Vine, and there's actually some unique creators on there. Apparently,
go watch Casual Geographic, aka Hood Nature.
Oh no! Oh yeah, I gotta find it on TikTok. But one of the I know some of this. Again, please continue doing ragdoll. It's so fun.
And welcome to Tibetan Truck Jam.
Yeah. Oh, finally, my original ride. Anyway, this one apparently from one of Michael Bay's newest movies called Ambulance, I think.
Yeah.
He actually hired a 19-year-old who he races like those like quadcopter drones for fun.
To film it.
Oh no.
And because drone cameras, especially if they have a really good camera on them.
Because drone cameras.
There's no way they survived that. Let's go.
We survived that. I don't know how the hell you're gonna see. I don't know how the hell we survived this.
You know what? I don't know why, but my brain was expecting as they left, instead of just like climbing out, they just kind of like flew up.
So kind of like that one sequence of Sonic 06 where Sonic at least only survived because of the impending explosion of the aircraft.
Yeah, that like launched them upwards. Oh my, that actually
Also,
would work. But
Which
I just want. I'm sorry. I will get to that, but just freaking. She was in the cabin, doors both shut. I was on the roof. The thing was flipping. I don't know what sort of gymnastics we pulled off. Anyway, drone camera. Basically, in the new Ambulance movie, he did a lot of like cool drone shots. One of which was he asked this 19-year-old on the first take of the shot to fly a drone underneath a police car as it jumped over it. To have the camera like, like go like in a chase scene.
Ready for this?
I don't know. Just
I'll
the fact
give him
that, like,
props
cool
on that.
shots like
That does sound awesome.
As I'll ever be.
And especially to nail on the first take like that, it's terrifying to have because they're like, we're only jumping this police car once because of the suspension and stuff. Anyway, yep, we're gonna have our work cut out for us. So in the next part, we have one last major, sort of a, well, not major, geez. We have one last big action sequence with this army. We have to start fighting our way towards this palace because they believe that this is where the entrance to Shambhala is.
Well,
And they have the dagger, which is the key, and they have Schaefer, the man who knows how to use the dagger. It's bad news.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see you all next time when shit goes shit gets even worse.
Throw shit into the ragdoll machine. What?
Oh god, it's everywhere!